Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, I'm probably about to say something that probably is not popular. People may feel a certain type of way about it, but I feel like it has to be said because we need to bring some type of I don't know what the word I want to use. Conclusion, clarity. I don't necessarily know, right? So obviously, big news cycle. Kamani McLean seems to be heading to the University of Colorado to play for the Buffs. Head coach Deion Sanders, right? And so I made the concerted effort. I said, you know what? I'm not going to comment on any of this stuff. I'm just going to sit back and watch the comments because I knew what was going to be said. Some of the things that were said were over the line, but again, what can I expect, you know? Because at the end of the day, some people, that's just what they're going to do. But what really crossed the line with me is individuals saying that, and people look at me as a Deion defender. You know, I'm a Deion defender, so I don't wear that particular cape. Like I say, I like to try to be objective about everything. So, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there. I saw people say that, don't these young men see that Deion is using them for his own personal gain? And I stopped for a second. And I said, what is the objective of a head coach in college football? What is your objective? Your objective is to amass the most amount of talent possible to go out and win games. And if you have an opportunity for a better job based on your resume, you'll go take that job. Our head coach did that. Our head coach used players to build his resume to go get the University of Miami job. Lincoln Riley used Oklahoma's players to boost his resume, go get the USC job. Jim Harbaugh used Stanford to go get a job with the 49ers. Nick Saban used LSU to go get a job with the Dolphins. Steve Spurrier used the Florida Gators to go get a job in the NFL. We can go on and on and on. And I'm just sitting there and I'm just thinking, but I know what it is. People don't like Deion. Cool, fine. We can say he's egotistical. I agree. He's a selfish somewhat type of guy. I agree. The Mark Pope situation was wrong to put it out there on Amazon Prime. I agree. The way he came into Colorado, told those kids what he said. But one of the things me and my buddy, we were joking up about was when one of the players asked him, well, what about the guys that are injured? And Deion said, we'll see if you're salvageable. Prime said, we'll see if you are salvageable. So we joked up about that. But yeah, I agree. But what I'm not going to agree with is this double standard. Now, many of you remember, many of you choose not to remember. Because again, what crossed the line with me was people talking about, somebody said Deion is teaching his kids to be selfish and lack character. Be me first, guys. And I stopped and I thought about it. I said, what is an example that I can ponder or conjure up that I feel like will hit close to home? And I said, remember when Mario Cristobal got fired by FIU and Al Golden offered him a job? Remember that? You know what's so crazy about that? Is if you go on his Wikipedia page, it don't even have it on the Wikipedia page that he even was at Miami. It goes FIU, Alabama. So if you don't know any better, you'll think, well, golly, man, he was back at Miami when Butch was here. No. He came through. And this is what I heard people say. Well, man, that's different. You know, Mario Cristobal was trying to get to a particular point, and he went to, who wouldn't want to go work for Coach Saban, where he could sit here rebuilding with Al Golden. Wait a minute. I thought y'all said you want players who want to build something and not be front runners. But it's okay for Mario Cristobal to go from a rebuilding project to the front runner. Can I get an amen? I feel like Groove right now. Let me repeat that. We want players who want to come and build something and not be front runners, but it is okay for the coach to not want to build but go be a front runner. So explain this to me. Mario Cristobal was on the job for a month and went to Alabama. He left his alma mater. Now, we who wouldn't have thought that Al Golden may have had NFL aspirations? Who's to say that, well, dang, you know, Mario, if you had stayed here 3 or 4 years and we win, Al Golden may could have gotten an NFL job and maybe he could have gave a recommendation for you. But you know what I saw somebody say? Because they were talking about the character. What type of character is that? What type of character is that? McClendon did the same thing. Went up to Georgia, did the same thing. What type of character is that? They talked about him like a dog. What type of character is that? What selfless behavior are you displaying by saying, I want to put my career ahead of the University of Miami because I feel like this is going to be the best opportunity for me? Hey, listen. So my thing is this. Why is Kermani catching flack if he feels that from a character, I mean, again, let me use you guys' logic on this. If Kermani feels like Deion Sanders can help get him to the next level through his firsthand experience coaching, how is that selfish? How is that low character? Oh, well, Sean, he drugged the team along. He told DVD he didn't have anything to worry about. You don't think Al Golden felt the same way when he hired Mario Cristobal? He was like, I got you. We gonna try to help build the you back. We know the passion that you got. And you just drug Al along for a month? Oh, well, Sean, man, it was a situation with T-Rob at the school when him and Blake James called Mario and said, well, you can't do that at the school with T-Rob. Oh, I bought all that. I said, you know what, you're right. Y'all right. Man, who wants to work under Al Golden? We can go work for Nick Saban. Why not? But now y'all are saying that Deion Sanders is using kids. What coach hasn't used kids, man? What coach ain't used kids? I know what it is, man. Some of y'all want 49er fans and Cowboys and Falcon fans. That's what it was. Some of y'all are upset because I understand this. Because look, personal story. guys my age that I'll say, yeah, I was a little jealous of you. I wished I could have been you. I still don't like you to this day for it. So that's what we have at work here, I feel like. And again, this may come off and sound like a Deion defender, but my thing is this, like, if you want to keep it a buck, let's keep it a buck. Somebody said Rashad is apples to oranges. I said you are absolutely right. It is apples to oranges because we're talking about a kid, a young man who is supposed to be able to make mistakes, who may not understand the whole process of saying, well, man, you know what, maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe he'll look back on this and say, man, you know, I could have did that another way. But a grown man working on a job for 1 month and leaves. Well, he went to a better opportunity. He went to the front runner. But y'all said y'all don't want front runners. Boy, I tell you the truth, man. I don't know what to say about y'all. I ain't gonna say that. Because I'm sure some of y'all are embarrassed by me. But I'm embarrassed by y'all, man. Some of the comments that I saw today, boy. I can tell some of y'all ain't got no kids, man. And if y'all do got kids, y'all are probably... y'all kid probably want to run away, man. But anyway, man, as always, man, it's all about the youth. Shout out Groove, shout out Wholesome, shout out Flo, shout out Coach Hayes. Like, share, and especially comment.